Good morning. My name is William Gale. This is the Grind and Roast podcast.
I'm Stephen Jones. Good morning. It's 4:16 in the morning.
It is.
We're a little behind because you didn't wake up
It's true. It's my fault.
and you're blowing your nose on the mic. It's lovely.
Allergies are a real thing. Leave me be.
Let's remember that for next time. Blow our nose before. Just like
I'm gonna end up
coughing.
blowing my nose throughout the whole thing. So
You're disgusting. You were gross.
you can add it to my title.
That's right. So how was it since the last time we were here? Last time we were here, it was my daughter's birthday. Celebrated. Minimum sleep. Not much sleep. I went throughout the day. Had a good birthday with my kiddo.
Oh, and then we went to John's Incredible, right?
That night, yeah. No, that night. Yep, that night we went there. It was a full eventful day. It was a good day. It was a good birthday last week. I was happy with it. What did we do? Pick my daughter up early from school. And then I think at that point we went to Build-A-Bear. Her Build-A-Bear had a couple special messages and some voice boxes in there for her. Then we went to Cheesecake Factory.
Really?
Yep, had some cheesecake. Yep. And then after Cheesecake Factory, we went to the movies, the Hoppers, 4DX. It was a really good thing. It was 4DX. I was falling asleep throughout the movie.
Yeah, you were up a lot.
So it was nice to be thrown around, keep up. Wow. It was eventful. And then what happened after that? We just picked up the girls and went to John's Incredible. Finished the night with a bunch of sugar and screaming.
Crappy pizza.
And it's what you expect.
It's pretty bad.
When I'm going, it's like Chuck E. Cheese. If you don't know what a John's Incredible is, it's just like a Chuck E. Cheese, right? Little video games, little ticket machines. You get prizes, pizza.
They have rides.
They do have rides. Oh, I don't know if Chuck E. Cheese is all you can eat pizza.
No, I don't think it is.
I don't think
I
it
think
is.
John's Incredible is unique to that
Yeah.
buffet style thing.
And they have slushies, super cheap slushies, super cheap ice cream. Everything's super cheap there. But not cheap getting in.
No, it's not cheap getting in.
It's not cheap getting in.
I was surprised how a lot of them kids are running around.
But you know what? You tell them that your kids are under 3, you get in for free. So I just paid for one kid.
Right on. Should have done it for both.
It was a good time. Matter of fact, I had a coupon. So I only paid for me and my coupon plus tickets. On a cheaper price. Yeah, think about Disneyland. Can't do it no more, but if kids were a little older, they're 3 years old. Get them right on in. I know people who've done it till they were six. I don't know how well that's worked for them, but my daughters are coming up on 5, and I debate on it. Should I try that again?
Worst thing that'll happen is no. So as long as you're prepared to pay.
But you got to reserve the park day.
Yeah,
So
the
would
worst
they
thing that'll
turn you-
happen is no. You got to be able to pay.
And you got to turn around. Worst situation is no tickets available.
You got to be prepared to be told no.
You got to drive on home.
No can mean a lot of things.
Plus the fast pass. Just zoom on in. I'm not saying do it. Don't do that.
You're terrible.
It doesn't always work. But, if you get the opportunity, you seize the opportunity, take it.
I don't know. Disneyland could just kind of upgrade their whole setup.
Hey, you know what? We've never been to Disneyland, Disney World. We've never been to the China one, the France one. There's a bunch of them. I don't like Disney. I go to Disney a lot because of my girlfriend. I don't like Disneyland. I like going to Disneyland with my kids. This is a good time. He's going to Disneyland soon.
Yep.
Like a couple weeks.
Yep.
I thought it was September.
No.
It's your anniversary.
It's for her birthday.
I know, but in September is your anniversary.
Yeah.
That's true. You need to wake up a little bit.
Oh, well, I'm just chilling.
Give me a little energy. I get it. I woke you up. You thought you set your alarm at 3:30.
I did.
You did not.
I did not.
It's okay. And you know what? We got 40 minutes of this.
Ish.
And then you go on to work. And I keep looking for work.
Yeah. We're about to be laid off.
Yeah, well, that's why that other job, you know, that's where you talk about, do you jump to the other job or not?
Well, it's like we've talked about, you know, you can jump to the other job, but it doesn't mean it's guaranteed. And until it's guaranteed, you can't leave from a good spot where you're at. But they said yesterday that, hey, we only have 16 blocks left. And
what's that mean for people who don't understand?
It doesn't really, even if you think you understand, you don't really understand. Give or take 4 to 5 weeks is what I see. But right now we're really clustered together. A lot of guys aren't doing their tasks. We're too close together. Like we talked about before, the middle has nowhere to go and the end is catching the front. So
whatever happened with that other job?
It's just like everything else, you know. Oh, they'll be calling out this time, they'll be calling out that time. That's great, but until it happens, you don't really put any weight into it.
Yeah,
because you could be the foreman's brother saying, "Oh, I'm going to get this job. I'm going to get this job," and then find out what happened. Well, he never called me. Oh, well, that's a good topic. You talk about the politics and the clickiness of certain people.
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's a very real thing, you know, because it is all about who you blow. No, you know?
You don't even have to be good at your job. You can just be funny. And the GF likes it. And he'll keep you around.
Yeah. It's a very real thing.
Just show up with a good attitude. You'd be surprised. You may not be worth the fudge.
Oh, attitude, most of it. That's a
big
very
part of
real
it.
thing.
Just have a good attitude. Just a good one. Like, and don't even get mad when people get mad. You'd be like, oh, okay. And then don't get pushed around. I'm not saying be a pushover. But really, just having a good attitude. There's guys that'll just come up to a job site and all they're good for is their lips.
You know? Did you have a nickname when you first started?
Not really.
They ain't like you. Because they don't give you a nickname unless they like you.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. When I first started, depending on where you're talking about where I first started, I started a lot of places.
They called me Skippy because I was peanut butter for brains. That's what they told me.
That's funny.
They said I was a dumb puppy dog, and that's why they called me Skippy. Just remind me of a happy, dumb puppy. Just happy to be at work, happy to show up. And that's real. So when I first started, what I do, I had a lot of accidents. I was pretty accident prone. I backed into a car in a skid steer. I almost pulled a column rebar down on an excavator when it's structured up, getting ready to form up for pour. What did I do? I almost tipped a loader on that job. That was good stuff. That was a good learning experience on that job. But they kept me, and I should have been fired multiple times. And they only kept me because of my good attitude, and probably because I was designated driver.
I've had that happen. My good attitude kept me
for all of it. But with that, I was 19, 20 years old and taking them to bars all the time, never getting carded. It was fun. It was funny. Wow, it was cool. And I didn't have this, right? So without this, I look like now I probably look like I'm 25 and autistic if I shaved it off. It's just the truth, but I really look like I'm Down syndrome without this beard. You could imagine that's probably why the bars just let me go through.
Poor little guy.
They're just like, oh, that's their special little friend right there. That's probably why they were letting me in.
Oh, that's possible.
Oh,
That's so possible. I set that alarm for 3:30, babe. It didn't happen.
you didn't set an alarm?
I didn't. I can vividly tell you I did it.
You know what I have? I have 2 alarms set specifically for Tuesdays and Thursdays because it's our
This
goal.
would be 3.
Huh?
I just didn't set the alarm. If I had set it, I would have been up. I'm glad you called, or I would have been like 4:30.
Yeah, I thought for sure I was gonna have like a text. Like my alarm was going off 3:30. I was like, all right, snooze. Look, don't have a text yet. It was
I'm
like
glad you called.
3:45.
When you called, I was like, what the hell? Why is my phone doing all that? It doesn't make noises when it has an alarm. It just vibrates, and I grab. I'm like, shit. So that might be why I'm in the fog.
I get it.
Like, I know what I did. I know I did it. I'm telling you. I know I did it. But I didn't.
And what about that in the job? When you swear you set your alarm? Or what about even when you sleep past your alarm? That happens at least once a year for me.
I have had it happen once where I overslept, and I had just gotten kept to the very end of the job. There were 60 guys at one point, and now there's only 5. And he kept me on because I'm never late. I'm always on time. Well, like a weekend, must have been just exhausted because I slept right through it.
They're
2
calling
alarms.
you.
I have 2 alarms. One to wake up, one that says, "Hey, you should be out the door," and it's a loud alarm. Right through it. Right through it. I get a phone call at the time work starts. Like, "Hey, where are you?" "Oh yeah, man. I'm on the road. I'm on the road, bro. I'll be right there." "Oh yeah, how far out are you?" "Oh man,
15
traffic
minutes.
sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, probably like 40 minutes, bro." I'm not even getting out of bed. It's an hour and 20 to the job site. I get there. What happened? I'm not even gonna lie. I went through my alarm. Well, and that for me, if you're a good hand, not a good hand, your rap sheet to me really matters. Like if it's like this is like the first time you've ever seen it happen, and the dude's just like, I don't party, I don't do all that stuff. It just happened.
Yeah, normally it's understandable because it doesn't
Not
happen
always.
every day. It's
For me, it's the guys. There's a certain group that just it's consistent for them.
Oh,
it's very rare that I would say like I'm not like a god or anything that happens to me.
Tries to be
that where like that happens, Just I get up and I set alarms. Apparently I don't.
But sleeping through the alarm at least once a year, I definitely do that.
I can see that for you though.
I will sleep. I got alarms set. I probably have 10 alarms set on my phone.
Oh.
Just to make sure I get up. Just to make sure that they get up, get the kids ready to go to school, beat their little asses.
Yeah. Gotta stomp those kids out at least once a week.
American History X. That's too far.
What do you mean you don't want your juice box? Ow.
That's too far.
What? What was it? Because it's juice? Yeah, juice rots their teeth. You're right. What do you mean you don't want water?
That's right.
I just want you to know that's what they do to us.
That's all.
That's
we
how they
are,
talk to us.
At least for me, I know I am my kids' bitch.
Snack bitch. You're a snack bitch.
Chips. Now.
I'm sitting here. Bring me, what is this empty cup? Oh, my son. You can get the point. It's a little early, but they would rattle their cup on the table.
What, Bubba on his birthday, your son on his birthday? You had him in your recliner, serving him his food.
Oh yeah, dude, he was like the king of the house.
Then
Gave him his
he's
food on my recliner.
just holding his cup out.
Yeah, he just did what Dad does. Not even looking at you. Like, I felt so disrespected. I'm like,
Just like
it's a good life lesson. This is what I do to them. Like, here. I'm like, oh, Dad needs a drink. It doesn't have, it's not alcohol. It's whatever. I need to be topped off with the juice, the soda, whatever. And I'm just holding it. And my son goes, he's watching the show. I'm just staring at him like, excuse you? He's like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Like, hey. He was like, hey, take care of that. I'm like,
sure enough, you did.
I did. It's his birthday.
Yeah, sure
he
enough,
wanted
you
to.
did.
He wanted to know what it felt like to be the big man.
Oh, he is the big man on
So I
campus.
let him.
He is a big man on campus. And we learned he did make honor roll. How was that? Was he super stoked?
It was cool. He made honor roll the day we took him to your kid's birthday party.
Yeah, same day
That was
as
their award.
yeah.
Reward for the award was John's Incredible.
That's right.
But they messed it off. They messed it up. At the very end of it, kids' brains aren't wired for like, oh, thank you so much and appreciation. Kids' brains are apparently wired for the next thing. And once you give them a consistent amount of dopamine, meaning gifts, big excitement all over, that goes down to baseline, I guess. That's what I was reading, that your kids automatically start to assume that as the baseline of their day. So if you consistently do that throughout the week, you think you're doing like this amazing job, and you are. But you tell your kid like, oh, this is what I need to expect every single time out of there, which is good to an extent. But my kids, when I go all out, apparently I do it all out, because at the very end of John's Incredible, my son did not care about where he spent his tickets. He just said, oh, 47? And he started pointing at whatever he could point at, and he didn't start like rationalizing numbers. You know,
He just had 47 tickets to get his prize.
he had more than that. I just threw a number out there, but he basically was like, I want that. Well, he only got like one thing. Well, his sister, 2 years older, looks around, uses her numbers. I was like, oh, okay, I can get this, and this. Grabs 3 things. They're both trash. They're trash. It's trash. My son goes, I'm not having the best time. What's the matter with you? Sissy got 3 things, and I only got like 1. Buddy, like, out of the whole day that you just got, out of the whole month you just got from us.
Big month, like
Birthday
3 birthdays,
cake, so much pizza.
Big month in February.
And he just goes,
big cats too. They went to cat.
This is not enough. You're just staring at him. This is personal.
It's a personal attack.
You just personally attacked me.
I just spent hundreds of dollars on your little ass.
In reality, it's just, why did Sissy get more than me? I am a 6-year-old child. I can't rationalize with the fact that I just jumped into this and didn't think. He's 6.
Yeah, he's not thinking.
We're tired, right, as parents. And it was just like, okay, we're gonna go home now. Like, we're done.
Oh, I was done. My birthday girl, she was screaming, I want to go, and I'm just.
Oh yeah,
I'm done.
I don't know
Let's
how
go.
you do that.
I threw my twins over my shoulders. Come on, let's go. I can't remember. I had one. You were helping me with one kid. I don't know.
Not really. You had it all. I just walked behind you.
I'm not.
Make sure you didn't drop one.
That's right. I had 2 of them on my shoulders.
Lucy was your kids. I mean, I love my nieces, those little idiots. Jesus. Kids are stupid. Babies are stupid. I'm sorry. Babies are really intelligent, but they're really stupid. For something that's so smart, that depends on you for everything, you would think they'd be smarter than go, let's fucking go. I just want to die. And then they're just, imagine if you like a, no, it wasn't the same. But all I'm saying is kids are dumb. Just, evolution is not there. We're keeping these things alive because there's kids that just want to survive. But mine, I'm just going to talk on my nieces. They say, no, I just want to dive straight first for
Head
the
first.
asphalt. I don't want to put my hands in front of my face. I just want my nose to catch my face.
That's the.
And it bothers me. How stupid can you be?
Last night, I have a trunkle. I think that's what it's called. Trunkle bed. It's 3 beds instead bunk bed. But the girls, they'll hang on it and they throw their feet up. Right? So they're hanging upside down, throwing their legs up on the bunk side, their feet all the way up. And I'm always yelling every night, stop. This isn't a gym. It's time to go to bed, right? Sure enough, Stevie last night, she's hanging. And thankfully, she fell on the bed. But sure enough, she slips, right? One of her fingers slip. She lands on the bed. But it could have went south because there's a lot of...
Oh, there she is, yeah.
It's a metal frame. What if she hit the corner? Oh, that's why I have a camera in the room.
It's gonna happen.
It's
you can't stop it all.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Accidents are gonna happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's you just take it. You try to be cautious of it, but I'm a big parent in parenting style, and you learn through your mistakes. It's not going to feel good when you stick your finger in the socket.
Unfortunately, I've helicoptered the snot out of my kids, and it sucks because I've sat and explained to them. I've talked to them. Even on the phone, like I talk to them like adults. I really do. And, just as a word of advice from a parent who's failing a lot, just write off my failure. Let it happen. Don't let your kid get his hand chopped off by a train when they're trying to grab a quarter. Like, I don't know if I could explain that any better. Don't be an absent parent and let something horrific happen to your child. But if they're going to look at a mousetrap and go, oh, I wonder what happens if I touch it, just let it slam on their finger. If the finger breaks, know what? You're probably the last time you're ever going to stick your finger in.
I got a crooked finger a little bit.
I tried stopping my kids from it, talking to them like, hey, you can't do that. Why? Because this will probably happen and that'll happen. And they're like, I love you.
My kids look at cardboard boxes like they're tables.
Yep.
And try and climb on them. And
my kids look at the cardboard boxes like that's the gift instead of the gift inside.
That's most kids.
Yeah, most kids can eat dirt.
Yeah, that's most kids. It's always the box is more cooler than the actual present. And then you want to get very frustrated because you spent a lot of money on that gift.
Yeah.
I think about that. Like, I was debating on getting Lucy a Barbie dream house, right? And I think about what you spent. I don't know how much you spent on it, but I know I went on OfferUp and people sell them for $100.
They might, yeah. No.
Used. And I know he bought a Barbie dream house for his daughter. Christmas.
I bought him the forest one, the frozen one.
For Christmas, and I think she opened it, played with it the one day, and the next day he was complaining that they're just playing with the box.
Or they were trying to break it. They were trying to break off the straps or the siding of the house. They didn't. Yeah, my kids didn't care.
$100.
I gave my kids certain gifts too early, though, for sure.
Well, every parent gets excited.
Yeah, no, my kids now.
Overzealous.
A lot of the things that I did when they were younger, I should have waited. Like all the extra zoo trips, the beach trips, all the educational, like, oh, let's go on this adventure. We got too excited, I would say.
Well, it's also here's the difference. I was thinking about this, right? When growing up, right, for you, and this is you meant like for your birthday, if you couldn't get something cool, you just didn't want it. Like, if you couldn't get, you made an example.
Yeah, okay.
I want an ATV. If I can't get an ATV, I don't want it then. Right?
Or I got it.
For my example, growing up, any type of gift that I got, even today, I'm still very appreciative. Right? And I keep every gift that I get.
Yeah, but even at a young age, me personally, I had a non-W2 employment. So, I personally, if they didn't buy it for me, I would have got it myself.
But I'm just saying.
Oh, I hear you. No, I get your point.
And so for me growing up, it was always big for me. Anybody who gave me a gift, I always saw the other person caught on real early. Like my reaction can give them a smile, right? So always put that pressure of they're giving me a gift thinking of me. So let me be overzealous about it.
Oh, perform.
You know? And I'm still like that today, right?
Oh yeah, I'm terrible. I'm not like that at all.
I've always been that way. But you? No. Is it an ATV? No, I don't want it. I'm okay. I'll just walk around for my birthday. I don't need nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
You?
That's fair. Yeah. I haven't felt like that in a while, but that's fair.
Where me, I'm like, oh, if I get a gift, I don't care if it's a stick of gum.
I just want
it's a dope stick of gum right there.
I wanted to put that point out there, what he was saying, because there's some dads out there who can relate to what you're saying. Some dudes. Some of us out there were grinding and hustling. And I don't know if you know what that means, but it wasn't a W-2 kind of employment. And you just did what you had to do. Some of my best customers, one of them was my dad.
Well, your dad was a tile setter.
My dad was a consistent buyer.
Man, why would you? Can't admit to that.
Yeah, I can.
Shame.
Everyone struggles with struggle, man. You gotta start your hustle somewhere.
That's fair. Growing up Southeast,
my dad just helped support my entrepreneurism. That's all.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I don't know why you're throwing people into that. I just said it wasn't W-2. You could trade stuff. I mean, that's not what I was doing. If you do it all kinds of stuff, he could have been helping me trade marble. Who knows?
That's fair. Yeah. It's early. At first, I wasn't picking it up, and I think I got it now.
Yeah, you got it now.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh yeah, you gotta make deliveries. Yeah.
Sweet. How is your dad doing? He had a little. So this as a son.
Dad, I'm sorry if you ever watch my podcast, our podcast. I don't mean to be rude or offensive, but my dad, in a lot of ways, he feels like my oldest son. Like I really try explaining things.
Love the guy. He's very sweet. Dude, very sweet guy.
Yeah, good guy. But he's going through a hard time right now. He unfortunately, I guess, I don't know the full detail, but his dog got hit by a car, and he's gone through like 3 dogs in less than 2 years.
Yeah, I'd say like less than 2 years stretch.
He had
a couple runs.
Daisy, and then he had Molly. Molly got pregnant. He had puppies from Molly. Molly just had some kind of ingestion issue like Daisy did. So both of them kind of, had to go to doggy heaven.
And now this one.
And then this one, I don't know exact details, but apparently it didn't last very long. And my dad doesn't have a big emotional threshold for certain things, so I know he's really hurting. And then when I saw him, he was like, "Oh, I just didn't want to call you because of your schedule." I don't know if I broke it to my dad in the right way, but for all you guys out there who struggle with having a relationship with your dad, again, Dad, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to out you, but I don't hug my dad. I'm a huge hugger in my household. Me and my babies, we hug. My kids will be like, I'll be mad, and they'll be like, "Dad, can I have a hug?" And you're like, "Yeah, fine." And I was like, "Why do you want to hug?" And they're like, "I just feel better when we hug." I'm like, "Okay." I've instilled that in my kids. My kids have instilled it in me, and I don't hug my dad. When he was hurting, when you were hurting, Pops, I'm sorry. I saw you and I wanted to give you a hug, so I called him, and I was like, "Hey, man, my dad's not feeling too good. Like, I feel like he needed a hug, and I'm just not able to give it to him. If you see him, be kind to him, please. Like, he could use a hug. My poor guy. He lives by himself."
I hug his dad every time I see him too. Like,
but you're a hugger.
I'm a big hugger.
I'm not. You gotta really be part of my circle. There's past life stuff that's happened. I love my dad. He's a great grandpa. I'm not knocking the man. We are who we are today.
He used to buy his tile from his own son. You know?
listen, we are who we are today. We were who we were. All I can say is, this is what I told my dad when I saw him heartbroken. He said, I don't want to assume your schedule. Well, I told him, Dad, don't assume anything about me ever again. Okay? Don't act like you know me. Don't act like you have any idea when it comes to this stuff. If you need my help, reach out. And if I have it, I'll give it. And if I don't take it personal. I don't have it to give. Dad, I'm up and down. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm trying to be consistently active with my family. Just shoot the text, make the phone call. If you need me, me and my brother have a rule. If we call back to back,
That's the answer.
and if we're in the middle of something and he calls, I'm like, okay. And then he calls again. I don't know what it's for, but that's the code. Pick it up. And it could just because he's excited from playing Xbox. And then at that point, it's like, okay, great. But we have a rule. We call twice back to back. We answer. So I told him that. And I said, don't ever assume my schedule. You call me and I'll tell you my schedule. Because if I can afford it, I'll give it. But if I can't afford to give it to you, Dad, I'm not. And that's just what it is. But if you need a hug or a recharge, there is nothing wrong with you just driving by the house, knocking on the door, saying, I just wanted to hug my grandkids. And well, I do want to hug them. I do, Billy, And I'm like, then nothing is stopping you. I'm telling you that right now. If you have even the slightest insecurity about calling and texting, you are wasting your time by not doing it. Just do it. I don't have to be home for you to stop by when grandma's home, my wife's mom, just to get a hug.
Yeah.
My kids love giving grandpa a hug.
They love grandpa.
The grandparents, all of them,
They do.
So, yeah, my dad's going through a little bit of a rough time.
What about because your dad is a tile setter, that is construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you, because my parents, medical field, I think. So, but your dad was in construction. So growing up, do you remember seeing that? Your dad coming home tired?
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure his back hurt every day.
I don't know about every day, but there was times where his back was messed up and he was in a back brace for sure.
Because I've known your dad for 7 years, 7 years, and he's always been in awesome shape, right?
He's been in good shape. You're right. Yeah, he's been in good shape for a long time.
Always been in really good shape for somebody who's a smoker, right?
Consistent smoker almost his whole life. He quit smoking
recently
back when I was in my early 20s, probably.
Oh, okay. So back then he was
almost 10 years, probably.
Okay, but I know he's been smoking, but recently, a year ago, he's really tried
cannabis. Yeah.
Oh, he used to smoke cigarettes.
Oh, chain smoker, Marlboro Reds.
Okay.
You might go through a pack of it a day.
That's a lie.
No, I'm sorry. It's been a long time since you smoked pop, so I might be overzealous, and it might have been a pack every 2-3 days. I just know you were smoking them Marlboro Reds pretty good.
My mom used to smoke the Marlboros,
but I can't.
I don't know if it's Marlboro Red, but I remember Marlboros.
Yeah, but yeah, he stopped doing that. But he fully started smoking weed, but he stopped doing that.
But so seeing that as a young man, and do you remember any feelings that you'd had? Because as our kids, right? So we pointed out our
more
kids.
Specific. What do you mean?
Well, so your kids, you come home, you might be super exhausted, right? Now they're at the point, you might get a hug, you might not. No, Dad's here, whatever.
My earliest memories of my dad coming home from construction was him bringing me something, just like my son. My dad, he was a dumpster diver, and when you're a tile setter, usually you're re-renovating the whole house. You can't have anything on the floor. So that's the time where most households will get rid of some stuff. Old toys or whatever it is. My dad would go to the dumpster and he would see an old toy. Hey, look, dumpster diving, whatever.
I found some cool shit in dumpster diving. It's just
I'm not going to advocate for that. All I'm going to say is that one person's trash is another person's treasure. People throw away full Switches, Xbox, laptops all the time just because they don't want to sell it or deal with it. They do. It doesn't matter what you're rich, poor, or whatever. If you don't care, you just don't care. And that would be my come up. So a lot of the times, at least once a week, my dad would come home and I would be waiting at the door for him. And he might not even remember this, but I remember it. I would wait for Dad. I knew when 4:15, 4:30 was happening, I would be sitting out the door waiting for Dad. Whether he was giving me something or not, I was home. I was there waiting for him. And then, whatever happens in childhood. But if you're asking what I remember as a kid and then getting older, my dad had anger problems. So it was 50-50 when he got home.
You didn't know if you were gonna.
He didn't know if he wanted to talk. There was times he'd just be leaning up in the van, just beat up. But others, I don't know. Yeah, my dad really wasn't a cruel man. Sometimes he was just upset. Sometimes he wouldn't.
I look at your dad as somebody to himself for sure. He keeps to
stoic
himself.
for sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I wouldn't say my dad has the emotional threshold a lot of people do. He's very shallow when it comes to his feelings. Not like he's trying to be. It's just some people just don't have a certain amount of depth that they're able to go to, which sucks because that means that his threshold for that kind of emotional pain is very, very small too. So that means that he feels it on a much grander scale.
Oh yeah.
That also comes with being a dad. Just because you see your dad and you're mad at him, why don't you sit back and look at him? Like my dad in no way is perfect, and he's made a lot of mistakes. Just with me.
Yeah.
But he tried really, really hard. So sometimes, like, we talk crap on our parents a lot, but there's some things that they did that you got to recognize just as a parent. Just sit back and realize the frustrations they had and think like, oh, I kind of can understand. Doesn't mean that they're right for what they did, but having an understanding of why someone did
their emotions
doesn't justify their actions, but at the same time, you're like,
bro, this parenting shit, it's hard, dude. It's super hard.
Then there's no manual. There's no manual.
Well, the issue is there's thousands of manuals.
No, and they're all wrong because each model's different.
It's what
you got 3 different models, and one manual that works for the one is not even close to the same for the other, and the one that you got at birth is completely expired now.
Yeah,
it's really hard.
It's so hard with parenting, adjusting the attitudes and maneuvering around, right? The emotions, and then just what you said, you have to have a different parenting cap for me at least, each kid. Each kid wants to talk about different things. Each kid gets excited about something else. It's hard to balance. And I know I look at that for like my mom. It's just like, I get it's hard. There's no right answers to this stuff. I can only say that I don't know how much effort was given, but I'm sure
but even that
they gave their best effort.
But even that is hard, right? Like looking at your position, even looking at mine, because we know our backgrounds fairly well. I mean, you explained yours a little bit more in depth than mine. I try not to talk about mine too much because my problem with this, I don't like people using their backgrounds as a crutch. I wholeheartedly believe that you should use it as a stepping stone, but a crutch, like not something you can lean on to push on people throughout your whole life, which I wish I would have. That's something we should talk about on the next one. I wish I would have used my family trauma and stuff to work on supervisors, like all some of these people have done to move up the ladder. Just whatever. Just talked about it. Just been open about it. Sitting down and having the beer. But yeah, no, man. I think our parents tried a lot harder than we can give them credit for what they had and the emotional traumas that they went through. It's like, it is unfair to put them through our mindset because we're not the same people and we have a completely different environment. Like this environment right here, holy cow.
That's not what I grew up in. That's not what I was.
This is the house. For me, they say that you try to become the man that you needed when you were a child. Oh, God, that resonates with me because I 100% am trying to be the man that I feel like I needed as a child. And I 100% feel like I created a house I needed when I was a child for my kids to look at it and be like, I want that house.
So the individual that I'm dating, her niece, they were talking about me on a road trip. And this is talking about the parenting aspect, right?
Oh, am I gonna like this?
Yeah, it was
okay.
I take this as an awesome compliment.
We're not the same people,
right? But so
the sunshine, thundercloud.
The niece was talking. Yeah. Is there a little extra?
I mean, yeah, I'll give you a little bit. I'm gonna take the rest up. Yeah, I'm just gonna warm yours up, and I'm gonna take that.
You're good.
He's talking.
So, anyways, the niece was talking about how she was, she got a little bit jealous of seeing how I was given that one-on-one time with Lucy,
Being a dad,
because she never got that as a girl, right? And so I'm hearing this, and I get where she's coming from. It's two-sided, right? You know, you can be in those shoes. For me, I'm just trying to be the father that I wish that I had, and nowhere near close to what I feel like I need to be.
expectation.
But it felt good knowing somebody else. Here's an 18-year-old girl, right? 19, 20?
Whichever.
You know,
she's a young lady.
She's a young lady, but she's
a lot closer to that younger age than we were, or are.
Right? And she's acknowledging that, like, oh, that's so sweet that he does that and he's making that effort for her. Like, I wish that was something that happened to me. And I think, like, when we dress up as Santa Claus, right? I walk out, he dresses up as Santa Claus and he goes to his kids' school.
Yeah.
I'll dress up as Santa Claus and I'll go to Costco. You know, just for the heck of it.
You went to your kid's school too.
No,
this was your first year you got to do that, right?
Well, but I'm just saying that as an example. I've had so many kids. I'm sure you've
I go on the
experienced
intersection
it
too. I don't know if you know that, but I every year I try to go to the intersection and I wave above the intersection of the freeway.
Oh, see,
so a whole bunch of people get to see Santa.
Oh, exactly. But I've had those like kids, right, or teenagers. Oh, I wish my dad did that. I wish my dad was Santa, right?
No.
You don't get that?
Oh, Santa is one of the saddest, happiest things I've ever been.
Dude, a little girl recognized me yesterday.
Yeah, I heard it on the phone. Aren't you Santa?
You're Santa. I'm not Santa. Yeah, you're Santa. You know, and sure enough, he's walking by, I'm loading up the kids. Bye, Santa Claus. I'm not Santa. It's not me.
Yeah.
Try to keep the joy alive.
Emily's dad, Santa. Emily's dad, Santa. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. That's sad. Yeah. No, Santa's hard.
Try and keep that secrecy.
Man. So that's just the thing, right? Like we try really, really hard. But going back to what you said about our parents, Dad, if you ever watch this, I want you to know, man, I know how hard you tried. And I've given you props throughout our relationship. But I know how hard you tried, Dad. And in no way is this knocking you. For what you had from where you were, you know, you did the best that I feel like you were able to do with what you had. You know, and until all the dads out there, there's no excuse for not trying. And there's no excuse for not showing up. My dad,
he made effort.
He checks me on this all the time. My dad showed up.
He did.
He may not have spoke a lot. He may not have been that guy screaming and yelling because he was so like proud, but it doesn't mean that he wasn't. So for a lot of those dads, you know, I don't know, whoever listens to this, and my dad especially, Dad, I remember the one swim meet you didn't make it to. You don't get enough props for every single swim meet that you made it to. There's at least 5 to 10 events per swim meet. I can remember the one event you missed because you weren't able to like get through the gate at finals. You don't get enough respect and recognition for the work you had to miss because you had to leave early, and which wasn't all the time, but a single father trying to raise a child, trauma, past relationships.
Oh, and he went through it, bro.
2 kids that don't talk, you know, like just, I'm putting my dad's business out there to an extent, but you know, he a divorce, multiple divorces, kids with another parent. You know, my dad, he's a typical construction dad.
In the system.
You didn't give up, dude. You didn't give up. You saved me from foster care. I can't remember when he picked me up from the foster place down there. You know, my dad, you did a lot, Pops. And I love you. I really respect for a lot of the things he did.
He shows up for your grandkids, kids, bro.
If he can, he will. But my dad, he also knows that I'm very much active in my kids' lives. So he knows he doesn't have to like I don't feel like some grandparents have like a weight on them because they know that their kids won't show up in a certain way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I full-heartedly, I don't need anybody to fill my spot. I am 2 spots in one. Like I'm a lot. Like even in my kids' t-ball games, which you talked about, which I don't know if we even posted that one, but I'm all up in the mix. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know where the ball's going, and I'm putting my kid in the area where that ball's going. I don't care what the coach says. I want my kid to get the ball. And you're not even paying attention to my kid. Don't sit here and tell me you didn't even teach him how to swing. You're teaching them in the middle of a game. Oh, I wonder what practices are
It's
for.
like this is t-ball. This is like t-ball. It's great. It was a great time. It was a great time.
And I'm not talking crap on the coaches. I don't even know what I'm doing when it goes out there. I just know that my kids, they got supported and they knew I was there.
That's real.
In the damn mix. Will I do that next time? I learned a little bit. There's other parents, there's female coaches who see a big burly looking guy right next to them. I'm sorry. I don't really care about you or your existence. I just want that little kid that's never been in a game before just to have fun.
And something else I've learned though through these going to his things. There's parents that don't wear nothing either. Going to these events.
I mean, you don't wear nothing.
There was a mom there barely wearing anything.
Well, I think that's a hard topic to get into. Don't get us canceled.
Cancel culture.
Let's not.
3 episodes in. Cancel.
I think there's a dress code to certain things, but like, look at me. I'm probably going to go to the gym today in work clothes. I'm not going to go by the expectation. Well, I brought different shoes because last time I did leave a little clod trail.
Yeah.
So I'm going to.
Gym etiquette's a real thing.
I have shorts and shirt this time.
That's good.
I want to go to the gym. But anyway, just show up for your kids. I guess that's what I'm saying. Show up for your kids. Just try. You have a unique taste as a dad in general. All of us do. You don't have to say anything. Just be there. My dad's a prime example of that. I can remember my dad showing up a lot, and it really, 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 really mattered to me. It really mattered to me. And I only know that because he missed one event. And it's stuck with me. It's been over 20 years probably now. And it's stuck with me that he missed my one event. And he didn't even miss it. He just didn't get to see it from start to finish.
Yeah, shame on you for putting that on him. Man's doing his effort to try and do everything.
Doesn't matter that he was there for all the others.
Shitty kid right here. Shitty kid. Look at that. Yeah. Always remember for your last fuck up. That's for sure.
I'm telling you. To the dad life.
Oh my
Don't stop. It's important. It's important.
And, well, also, let me just, even if there's a lot of fathers out there, or there's a lot of parents out there who are present, but they're not present.
Yeah.
Just because they're there.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're there.
Looking
at your phone, whatever it is, your kid, like my kids want me to look at them when they jump off the couch. They're like, I did something awesome, and I'm a douche. And I'm like, I have a higher expectation of you. I think you can do something a little cooler than that. Like you're shooting low, kid. I've seen you do some extraordinary things. Like you could be building a rocket model right now. And you're trying to get me to be like, you jumped off the couch. Awesome. I'm not.
It's exactly
maybe
what Bubba
when you
wants.
were 2. I'm talking about my daughter. My son would be like, Dad, you want to see my cool trick? And he'll run up to his bed and then jump off the headboard and be like, see how I did that? And I'm just watching the way he landed, where his knees went past his ears. And I'm like, dude, can you like use your muscles to brace yourself a little bit? Like I'm just seeing you like, bam, hitting.
Scorpion.
And I'm like, yeah, man. I think we need to work on the landing. But did you see it? And I'm like,
it was super cool.
This is where I need to be like that. And I'm like,
Maybe that's where I'm messing up because my kids jump off
way
the
more
thing.
adventurous than mine. But at the same time, I feel like mine were super adventurous around that age. And then there's an age where they hit and then you can't do squat. Like I can remember being able to pick my kids up, put them on my shoulder. And then like the next day they're trying to like straight brawl on your head. Like, get me down. And then the next day, why won't you pick me up? Feels like marriage. Especially with a little girl. Love me, don't love me, love me now, don't love me now, look at me, don't look at me, I want you to see me, don't see me. I just want to complain.
You better read her emotions. You better be reading her head. Know what's in her head. It's expected.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate.
That's a whole nother TikTok that's a whole nother cast because I could get into so much about how my wife goes, oh, so what are we doing this weekend? I don't know. What are you thinking? Oh, I'm not thinking anything. 20 minutes later, frustration in the face. What's the matter? Oh, I just kind of felt like we might be doing this or doing that.
That is
well. Why don't we do that? I don't know. I kind of thought we were going to do that earlier, but you weren't moving.
Could have suggested it.
I have been ready for the day since 7:30 a.m. Yeah, but you just didn't look like you wanted to go. I don't want to go. Well, good. We didn't go. But I'm not the one with the problem. I don't have a problem.
You have a problem.
I love you, honey.
We love you.
Yep. I'm not going to say I don't do the same thing on certain days. There's certain days where we're all like, I just really wanted to hang out with my fam. And you told me no. And now I just want to go into a depressive state and start cleaning stuff and get away from me. I'm going to do a task.
I went and got the kids early because I wanted them. I wanted a hug. That's all I wanted. I just want a hug.
Where's mom?
Where's mom? I thought mom was going to pick me up. Yeah, I know. I know.
You know it's Monday, right? I don't care about the days. I want problems always.
It's just, I just wanted a hug. Give me a hug. That's all I want. And all they do is give me a house hug. It's all right. I'll take it. Huh? Well, it's about that time. You're about to get ready to go to work. Are you ready for the day?
Yeah, I kind of want to leave it on that note of like, just think about if you didn't show up. There was a new Brandon Fraser, I think his name is, the mummy guy.
Mm-hmm.
He came out in that family swap movie. My kids watched it. It's a very funny thing. You want to talk about jealous mindsets where your kids don't ever actually think about you being a parent to another kid. You want to see jealousy? Like my daughter, it was pretty good because the guy, he acts like a dad or a husband to these different families. That's his job. Like for a couple of minutes, hours a day, he acts like a parent or whatever. Well, this little girl gets a dad and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, honey. I haven't been here your whole life this whole time. And I just looked at my daughter and I go, honey, what do you think about me doing that for a job? She goes, what do you mean? I go, well, what about you think about me going and being a daddy to some other little girl or some other little boy, taking them out and doing stuff? They only get to have me for a couple of hours. What do you think about that? No. Why? You're no one else's dad. But I could be, though. Like, I could give a lot of love. You don't want to hang out with me all the time. You don't want me to take you to Six Flags and do that stuff. Like, what if someone wanted to hire me to take them to go to Six Flags and would really enjoy it?
Yeah.
I'll go to Six Flags with you. And I'm like,
we've tried that already.
You want what you can't have. You know, as soon as my daughter thought that she can't have me as a dad for a couple of minutes, you're going to be my dad.
That's your daddy. That's her daddy.
It's reminding me like a jealous boyfriend or girlfriend. The hell you are. You're not going to go over there. I'm all the kids you need right here.
Bro.
You must not be tired enough. See what I can do for you, kid.
Oh, man. That's a real thing. That's a very real thing.
I think that'd be a cool social experiment. Having your kids sit down like on a two-way mirror and watching you be a dad with another kid.
Oh,
like
man.
Seeing their face when they get excited. But then it gets to the point to where like if the kid gets like really sad and you console them, you're like, oh no. And then you're like super nice to them because kids act different when you're not their parent. That's true. 100%. Kids will listen to that person so much more than they will that parent. Oh, I would love for like the mom or the parents of that kid and then your kids to be on the other side of the window and just to see that interaction. Oh my God. I would, if I saw my dad hug another little boy, tell him about what happened last time when we were at an event.
Which
that scenario, hugging.
Which
my
one?
Dad.
When
you did it, and I was just like, This motherfucker.
Oh, the birthday. It was a birthday party. I don't know. It was just a birthday party. Again, I am a hugger, major hugger. So anyway, the first time you meet me, I'll give you a handshake.
Sure.
Second time, second. Well, yeah. Normally it's like, hey, give you a handshake. Come here, give me some love. So it's that they're not necessarily huggers, right?
We don't hug. We know that.
And so it's probably his second family event or something. I don't know. His dad's just like, all right, well, it's my time to get up and go.
Love you, Pop. See you later.
He's just sitting down.
My kids get up, give them a hug and rug, and I'm not getting up.
You stay sitting down. So I just get up. Come here, buddy. Give him a big old hug, and he's just staring at me. Dude, he gets up and he goes and gives his dad a side hug or something.
I don't think I did that.
It's just,
did I do that?
You got up and gave him a hug because you felt obligated. Some shit
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure it's been over 6 years since I touched that man.
Yeah, it's just like, or you were staring at me.
I recall I just stared at you like, you made me feel some kind of way right now. Like, you're hugging that guy. I don't even hug that guy. I feel like, no, I don't think I did, man. I think I felt the serious obligation to do it, but I didn't.
See, you're terrible. Shame on you.
I don't know if I'm terrible, but it just makes me uncomfortable.
You're POS, bro. Go hug your dad.
You know what? You know what's even...
I wish I could hug my mom. That's another thing, though.
That's another episode. We could talk about moms. That's why it's important to really try to be a dad.
It's important to be both, bro.
It's important to try to pick a strong partner, whether you stick together or not.
Yeah, you have both parents in it.
I'm very fortunate.
Can't be one-sided.
She's solid.
Yeah, it can't be one-sided.
No, it can't. But no, anyway, it was just really awkward watching this grown man hug my dad. And I'm like, I haven't hugged that man in forever. I feel like I should give him a hug. He just doesn't. I'm just sitting there. I'm probably, I don't think it's jealousy. I would say it's more envious that I have like a blocker. Like, it's just not happening.
That's something else you've learned through Santa. That's something I've learned through being Santa. There's a lot of kids who just don't get that love that they want.
Me as an adult.
And
there's kids as children who are experiencing that same thing. Like, their dad can't hug them. Or they can't hug their dad. There's just a weird barrier there.
It was heartbreaking for me. And I've seen those kids, and I know you have.
My dad doesn't love me. My dad doesn't hug me. My dad's mean to my mom. My mom doesn't talk to me. I just want someone to stand next to me. And you're just like, I'll give you a side tap hug, kiddo. I can't do full embraces. And
yeah, you
I'm
do
like,
I'm you have to do
when I do the hugs. My hands are out. I only palm touch. I don't even, not even for straight wrestling style. I just palm touch.
You have to do side hugs.
I do side hugs. Hands are up. I have kids, and if I saw Santa like grabbing on and stuff, I'd feel some kind of way. So I just palms up. I look like a retarded fat pigeon trying to fly.
There's a lot of kids out there,
but I appreciate that. When I don't like old man Santa that grabs your kid. Like, yeah, we're gonna sit there, and you're like, I'll cut those off.
I'll slice a Santa. I will slice a Santa. Oh,
what is that? Oh, I can't remember the movie. He goes, I will cut you. What does he say? Oh God, I can't think of the movie. I'm gonna think about it afterwards. But anyway, this is the Grind and Roast podcast. I love all you guys. This is probably one of the cleanest ones we've done.
No, this is probably
and I've talked the least. I want you guys all to know. Chatter, flip inbox. I'm working on it.
Yeah, it's what the show is. Whether they listen.
He was more awake this time than I was.
Yeah, whether somebody listens. We're probably just going to go. This is how I see this, bro. We're probably just going to do 2-3 views each video until maybe 6 months, and then maybe we'll get 10 views.
Well, and then who knows? We might work on shorts. It might be one of those serious 2-minute clips that we
need to start, but yeah, shorts.
Anyway, I have to go to work. This is the Grind Roast. I'm William.
I'm gonna end it with this. Give a compliment to a stranger. Save their life. You never know what somebody's going through.
You see a dad doing a good job, tell them. You see a parent doing a good job,
let them know that they're doing a good job.
Tell them when the kid's just like, I want this, and you're just sitting there.
You let them know that they're doing a good job.
I'm not going to keep this strong to you today, kid. When you see that parent just sitting there, just doing the thing, trying to break the cycle, walk up to them. Hey, I just want to let you know you're doing an amazing job. And I don't mean that sarcastically. You're doing a great job. If you don't think anyone sees it, I see it. I'm a parent of 2. You're handling the business every single day. And that, holy cow, this is just a moment in time. And a dad who remembers a dad for the one mistake, just show up.
There's a handful of people during my dark times, and they came up to me telling me that I'm an amazing father and just make me blubber because it was the worst moment in my life. It does mean something to people out there. So be conscious of that. Think about it. And when you see somebody doing a good job, make sure you let them know that they're doing a good job.
It doesn't hurt.
You're doing a good job.
You're doing a good job.
Trash panda. Salute. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Tell them you love them.
Do better.
Tell them you love them.
Do better.
Tell them you love them.
That's what I love.
We love you.
Do better.